Hi, son of Rhino Rash. Voice reveal. Although this is technically not the first YouTube video I've recorded my voice for. That honor goes to an ancient voice reel I did all the way back in 2008. Today I'm going to be doing a commentated playthrough of Star Fox 1. It's going to be separate into 3 parts. One route for each part. We're going to start with level 1 first, which is the easy route. And you always usually use Control B. That's usually the one that feels the most natural to me. Not going to be bothered with training, sorry. Let's get going. Level 1, Corneria.
Star Fox team, our last resort is to counter-attack Venom. Good luck!
Good luck.
I like how every time there's a exclamation mark, I can't speak. But yeah, every time there's an exclamation mark, it always seems to be like 2 of them. There always seems to be like 2 exclamation marks used for whenever they use exclamation marks in this game. It's kind of funny. Yeah, there's like 4 exclamation marks there. Right. Yeah, I always kind of found that kind of funny. Anyways, that's... Yeah, nice start. Here we go. Yes. I couldn't have missed you, Slippy. Couldn't have possibly missed you there. Right. You can actually shoot those buildings down, by the way. I'm not going to do that because I'm a good Samaritan. I wouldn't make a good mercenary unit if I... Yeah, by the buildings, this destructible buildings are those like buildings that resemble the Starbucks. Nova Bomb, very good. Sometimes you'd find Nova Bombs like hidden away in between the buildings. They're very tight squeeze to get between. Yes, Canaria City, just a city of literal blocks. I think there's a Nova Bomb hidden between those buildings, but I haven't got the guts to get in. You can also destroy those, repair robots that are carrying like the, damaged buildings. Those bars. There. I'm not sure if they're construction bots or repair bots. Still, it seems to be mean just to, kill, public contractors like that. Private contractors. Right. The first boss, the attack carrier, you know the drill, just shoot at the launchers when they open. Hey ho, hey ho ho. Funny enough, this was actually the boss music in like some of the earliest known betas of Star Fox. And that was like the build that was known as Star Glider, which in turn was actually the name of an earlier Argonaut game. Yeah, easy. I remember one of the WarioWares had a what's it, like a Star Fox minigame in there? I think it was Smooth Moves. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Second level, the asteroid belt.
Andross's forces intend to build a base in this area. Destroy their rock crusher.
Oh no, we can't have anyone crushing Dwayne Johnson, can we? Alright. Yeah, you meant to shoot at those centipedes' heads to, you know, destroy all the parts of them. Can't really seem to do it today. It's actually really hard to get a precise, like, shot, even with the reticule. Shoot the red rocks, they're the only destructible ones. There's a secret warp in this level, but I forgot how to get it. I know it involves like shooting like a asteroid with like a really creepy face. Okay, good, I actually got one. You snooze, you lose, Slippy. Hey, Peppy. Which button's to boost again? Is it X? Yeah, I think that would be the asteroid with the face, if you actually did the thing right, but I can't remember how. Ribbit, thanks for the save. Anytime, Slippy. Anyways, this is the rock crusher. Easy boss, really. That thing always used to get me as a kid when he launches like the shield part off him. The Space Armada. This is a pretty unique level in the game, mainly because, you know, it's segmented between like interior sections and the exterior sections. You'll see what I mean.
The Space Armada consists of powerful battleships. Destroy their energy cores.
Can't read. Okay, here we go. Stage 3. If it moves, shoot it. Stick. Okay, that wasn't very good, but I did take down that big ass battleship there. Anyways, here comes our first interior section, or corridor section, whichever you like to call it. I do not recommend moving to one side or steering your ship. Oh god, what happened? That shouldn't have happened. I didn't even move it to the side. Okay, I'll do it. Okay, if I do that, there's less chance of me. Whoa, what's going on here? There we go. I thought I was going to crash into the core there. It should be noted those parts are optional, you don't really have to go through them, but I do it anyway. I'll follow you in. Never really seen what a difference it would make if whenever not likely. Anyways, I got a shield, so anyway, some of the doorways here is the reason why I don't recommend moving to the side. Just gotta be really careful I don't get wing damage, otherwise I lose these upgrades. Whoa, that came from nowhere, I swear. I may as well use nerve bombs. Yeah. Kind of underusing them, but I do have the upgrades, so I just don't really seem to be compelled to actually use. And even I can easily destroy everything with the plasma shots. Doing barrel rolls is actually pretty awkward in this game. I don't know, it just kind of feels awkward when you're trying to do it in this game. I'm guessing because the depends on the frame rate. I mean, this game runs at like 10 frames per second. But in my honest opinion though, Star Fox is, I don't know, one of the best aged games to actually be, dependent on the effects, this super effects chip. Trust me, a lot of them are so much more jank than this, you know, including Argonaut's own Vortex. Oh, God, I hate trying to align my shots, you know, in the 2 reactor core bosses in the game. But yeah, it looks like I got lucky and managed to take them out real quick. Nice. I always thought this was, you know, the cutscene of me blowing that up was really cool as a kid. Yeah, Star Fox, or you know, should I say Star Wing, was my introduction to gaming, pretty much. Mum bought a you know, a SNES that was bundled with Star Wing and F-Zero. Star Wing is the European name for Star Fox. I think we definitely got robbed in the name department there. Be sure to use your retros if you're going too fast. Oh, I'm not reading this in this voice. Be sure to use your retros if you're reading. So bad, but I'm not even going to bother. But yeah, the Meteor. You know, interestingly enough, the Meteor in Star Fox 2 is actually classed as a planet. Yeah. From what I've read, though, I'm not paying attention. From what I've read, though, according to the lore, the Meteor was apparently used to be a planet. Well, it's a chunk of a planet that got blown up. That's what I'm supposed to be saying. It's encouraged to use brakes in this level, but I'm too good for that. Okay, maybe not, because the enemies are just like spawning like really close to me. I remember hearing somewhere that was an oddity in the SNES Classic Mini, which I'm emulating this game on. Apparently, chugs a bit whenever it loads like a polygon, but apparently like frame rate goes through like the frame rate skyrockets when you go inside the corridors in one of the ships in the Space Armada level. I mean, yeah, I can kind of see it. I'm not really like a super expert on emulation on Super Effects chip games. I guess I should be. I never really seem to time the you know, brakes and the boosts with those doors. Oh, there we go. Okay, that worked that time. Kill the helicopters there. And now we've got an enemy. I wonder how helicopters actually work in space. There's no, like, air. And this is like a meteor as well. Anyways, you got this spider mecha now. Okay, it's going low. Yeah, having the plasma laser shots make this a hell of a lot more easier. Yeah, you can cruise through level 1. It's actually really easy. Yeah, you know, even as a, you know, even though this was my introduction to gaming, I could always see like how like the graphics just kind of resembled building blocks to me. Yeah, I don't know if prior to Starwing I'd watch games like I watch like game review shows like Games Master and Bad Influence as a kid. Yeah, Andros is hiding on Venom Fox. You must find his core brain and destroy it.
Good luck.
Okay. Oh yeah, and that other show, what was it called? Movies, Games, Videos, that's it. Yeah. I mean, movies, games, videos. From what I can see from the clips, it's probably not the most reliable, you know, review show since what's it? For their Sonic CD review, they literally said there's like no difference between Sonic CD and Sonic 1. Like, really, did they even play the game once? But I do love the aesthetic, though. You know, I used to, you know, I actually made a one of my profile pics based on their aesthetic, based on their motif at one point, because it looks so freaking cool. I believe there's enemies in Star Fox Assault that use those enemies as bases. I could be wrong. Don't worry, Slippy. Oh god, Peppy. Yeah, don't worry, Peppy. You're immune to my shots in the first game. Guess you have some kind of smart laser technology. Doesn't damage teammates. Kind of like Link's smart sword from the, you know, was it Faces of Evil? There we go. Of course, they didn't keep that for Star Fox 64, but then again, no, that's a different continuity. But then, yet again, though, no. Why they always have to reset continuities? It just, you know, it just makes a complete conundrum of the story, you know. Hard to believe that even in the classic era, Sonic pretty much had like 5 different continuities at once. And that's like the games and like the 2 comics and the 2 cartoon shows. Yeah. Anyways, here's Venom. Gotta love the blocks that just spawn right in your face. A big thanks for the save. Yeah, I just wonder why some enemies, like, well, you know, some objects just kind of spawn in your face. Just spawn in your face. Well, you know, the draw distance is obviously capable of. Damn it. Okay, that one got me. But yeah, some objects, well, some other objects, you know, the draw distance is capable of spawning some other objects, you know, a fair good distance. Barrel rolls! I like how some people took issue with the fact that Fox actually insulted Slippy in the Mario Galaxy movie. Come on, let's see. Slippy was always kind of the butt of everyone's joke, though. I remember in Star Fox Command, Falco was like, you know, surprised Slippy can actually get laid. Alright, let's go. Anyways, yeah, this is round 2 of Fantron. Oh, this was the bane of my life as a kid. You know, his second phase of like the second round. Because he's like constantly firing at you with like either like regular shots or a plasma blast or a missile, and he does like this, you know, just kick at the, you know, after every other attack. Bastard is annoying. There you go. I think this is where he does the kick. Yeah, he does. Yeah, as you'd imagine, the kick hurts. Avoid it. Anyways, this is where we crash Andross's crib.
Fox, you are indeed a worthy foe, but your foolish efforts are futile. Your Arwings have no chance against me.
Yes, now we're up to Andross in all his you know, polygonal glory. I used to find him absolutely intimidating as a kid. I didn't even think I could actually beat him as a kid. I could never get past him. I don't know, use the nether bombs. But yeah, I thought he was like invincible because he didn't actually have a gauge and his weak points were blue and not red like they'd usually be. I actually thought this is just where the game ended. I didn't realise that you can actually beat this guy. And I'm not too bright. I was not a bright kid. Took out one eye. Anyways, that's his cube. Destroy it and you beat the game. Okay, that's weird. I should have killed him by now. I swear I should have killed him by now. Yeah, just shoot out his eyes again and yeah, he'd definitely be dead by the next time. Whoa, why am I missing? There you go. I don't know, maybe in the US version he had like a damage cap for the first time, I guess. That definitely didn't happen in the European version. I swear to God it doesn't happen in Starwing. Anyway, that's Star Fox on the easy route. I'm gonna make part 2 where I do like level 2 and part 3 when I do level 3. Yeah, you know the playthrough I did of Starwing like 10 years ago on level 3, yeah, that originally was going to be commentated, but the recorder app didn't catch my voice. I just kind of used like a the pre-installed recorder app. I did actually have like a setup like I got now. Anyways, it didn't catch any of my voice, so yeah. Anyways, but yeah, that playthrough, just like my other playthroughs, was actually captured on the original hardware, which is why it kind of looks like a typical RGB composite capture through a very cheap capture device. There we go, 100% score. Nice.
This is Cornelia, Pepper speaking. Congratulations on a job well done.
Roger. I'm heading back to Cornelia.
And that was, yeah, and that was like the first full English line spoken by Fox and General Pepper you just heard there. You know, interestingly enough, in the European version of Star Fox 64 or Lilac Wars, there's actually an option to actually make them, speak in the gibberish, which is referred to as, a Lilac voice, which I'm guessing is like the gibberish is meant to be like the native language of the Lilac system. You know how they usually talk in like, I don't know, games like Banjo-Kazooie, Undertale, and what have you. Yeah, this is the boss roll. It's pretty cool because it has the all the schematics. You know, got the weapon and the size. You know, it's pretty cool that they actually thought all that out. I kind of wish Star Fox 64 had a had a boss roll for its ending. That would have been, that would have been really, really nice. Unfortunately, it's not the case. You know, once at school though, I was actually pretty good at. Spelling for my age. I actually claimed it was. This was actually where I kind of like learned to read to my teachers. Funny story. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, here's the credits. Not much to say here. And there's our lads from Argonaut. Yeah, pity that Nintendo would later poach all their like key players. You know, it's amazing what got Argonaut on board for Star Fox was actually a fully 3D game on the original Game Boy. Yeah, it was called X. Not really like not really imaginative name. It's just called X. Anyways, yeah, it's the end. Total score, 100 score. That's the maximum score for a level 1 run.